Imagine accessing your Maryland child support payment status instantly, anytime and anywhere. Today, we're breaking down exactly what you need to know to make that a reality. Welcome to This Explainer. We're going to empower you to seamlessly manage your child support system in Maryland without the usual headache. If you've ever felt overwhelmed navigating government systems, you're not alone. But honestly, it doesn't have to be a struggle. Consider this your ultimate guide to taking complete control of your financial support. And the best part? Absolutely no prior technical experience is required. We've got you covered step by step. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Maryland Child Support Basics, where we'll understand the system and guidelines. First off, let's establish a baseline of how the Maryland Child Support Administration actually operates. They use something called the income shares model. So what does that mean for you? Well, the crucial point is that the state looks at the full financial picture of both parents. It's not just some arbitrary number they pull out of thin air. They're calculating the combined income, the number of kids involved, and specific care expenses like health insurance or daycare to make sure the child gets the exact right amount of support. Now, where does the payment actually go? That depends on your temporary cash assistance, or TCA history. This confuses a lot of folks, but we can clear it right up. If the custodial parent currently receives TCA, the payments are actually held by the state to reimburse that benefit. If you're a former recipient, you get the current support first, and any past due amounts go straight to you before the state sees a dime. And if you've literally never received TCA, all of that collected money goes directly to you. Simple as that. If you're just starting out and need to open a case, you're going to want to gather some specific details to help the agency process things swiftly. You'll definitely need your children's birth certificates and social security numbers, but you also want to round up as much actionable info about the other parent as you possibly can. Think recent employer addresses, where they live, even a current photo and a physical description. The more accurate information you hand over, the faster the administration can get to work for you. Moving right along to Section 2, setting up online access. This is your gateway to marylandbenefits.gov. Now that we've got the basics down, creating your digital profile is incredibly straightforward. You're just going to visit marylandbenefits.gov, look for that Create Account button right at the top of your screen, and dive into the registration form. You'll let them know if you're registering for yourself or someone else, and then just start typing in your basic demographic details. Let's walk through that exact sequence together. First, you drop in your legal name, date of birth, and social security number. Second, you input your address, which the system automatically checks against the Postal Service so your mail actually reaches you. Third, declare your active child support status. Fourth, you'll get an email with an activation link. Click that. And finally, Step 5. Maryland uses strict two-factor authentication to protect your privacy. You'll be emailed a one-time passcode, and you only have a 5-minute window to enter it. So make absolutely sure you have your email open and ready to go. Next up is Section 3, Navigating the Payment Portal. We're going to take a quick virtual tour of your dashboard. Once you successfully log in, boom, welcome to the MyMD Think Consumer Dashboard. This is literally your new control center for monitoring everything related to your case. You've got total visibility here. You can manage your case activity, update reporting, and handle the whole shebang without ever having to wait in line at a local office again. Want to know exactly where your money is? It's never been easier to find out. Just follow this simple 4-step path. Click on Services, then Child Support, hit the My Cases tab, scroll down, and click View Payment Summary. Instantly, you've got a ledger of your historical transactions. It shows processing dates, where the payments came from, like an electronic check or an administrative wage withholding, and exactly how those funds were distributed. And hey, if you're waiting on a brand new application to be processed, checking its real-time status is just as easy. It's a very similar path. Go to Services, Child Support. But this time, you're going to click on My Applications. There's a dedicated status column right there showing exactly where your application is in the pipeline. No more guessing, and absolutely no more waiting on hold listening to elevator music just to get an update. All right, let's jump into Section 4, Troubleshooting and Getting Help, so you can resolve common issues quickly. Look, technical glitches happen to everyone. If you get locked out, do not panic. There's a quick automated sequence to get you right back in. On the sign-in page, just click I've forgotten my password. Enter your username, and the system immediately shoots a passcode to your registered email. Grab that code, type it into the portal, hit Submit, and you'll be prompted to create a brand new password. It takes just a couple of minutes. Now, when you do create that new password, there is a crucial rule you need to remember. Avoid symbols. No exclamation points, no question marks, no hashtags. Believe it or not, this is a super common mistake on the Maryland portal. Your password must have at least 2 numbers, 6 letters, be under 12 characters total, and absolutely no special characters. Just keep it simple and alphanumeric, and you'll be golden. It's also super important to know when to use the website versus when it's time to actually pick up the phone. The online portal is fantastic for daily stuff, updating your address, checking payment history, monitoring applications. But the customer care center is your go-to for the complex stuff. If you need to request court enforcement, resolve a really specific issue with a debit card refund, or rapidly update complex employment changes, calling 1-800-332-6347 is for sure the right move. If they can't fix it right then and there, they'll escalate it directly to your case specialist.
Speaking of updates, keeping your information current isn't just convenient. It's actually required by Maryland law. Both the person receiving support and the person paying it are legally obligated to notify the agency within 10 days of any address change. On top of that, paying parents have to update any employment changes within 10 days too. You can easily do all of this online through your new Maryland Benefits account or by calling the Customer Care Center. Seriously, don't let this slide. It is vital for keeping your case active and compliant.
Let's wrap things up with Section 5, Taking Control and Disclaimer. Finding peace of mind for your family's future.
Let's bring this all together and highlight why taking these steps today is so incredibly vital. By embracing this digital portal and MarylandBenefits.gov, you are totally eliminating the guesswork. You remove the stress of wondering where a payment is or what's happening with an application. You're ensuring your children get the uninterrupted support they deserve, and you're doing it entirely on your own schedule.
Before we go, please keep this important disclaimer in mind. This explainer is intended to provide guidance based on available information and does not constitute legal or financial advice. For specific cases or detailed advice, please consult with a qualified child support professional or legal advisor in Maryland. Every family situation is unique, and those professionals are there to help you navigate your specific circumstances. So, I have to ask, are you ready to take charge of your child support journey today? With the tools, the digital walkthrough, and the knowledge you now have, what's stopping you from logging on and taking charge right now? You have the power to master this system. Go set up that account, explore the dashboard, and take control of your family's financial well-being. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and we will see you next time.